It wasn't the norm back then.
So most kids walk to school?
Yep.
From a mile away?
Oh, yeah.
Even as a kindergartner?
Yeah. There was no freaking busing at all.
Wow. Hi everybody, today we are traveling to Alger Heights, Michigan. So this town became really popular after the Great Depression and after World War II, when the housing just boomed around here. It's in the Grand Rapids area and there's a lot to do down there. There's a lot of really nice restaurants, there's like street markets, there's some really cute shops. It's still cold again in Michigan, so I'm bundled up warm and we are gonna hit the town and hit a nice restaurant, take a nice little stroll through the small town. I'm really excited. How about you, John?
Yep.
Woohoo! Let's go. Okay, so today we are visiting Alger Heights in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's a small suburb town with small, cute little houses and great places to stop and shop or stop and get a nice coffee or a sandwich. It's a great place with local businesses with a small town feel. It's awesome. Alger Heights started around the Great Depression and World War II. It's a business district that emerged in the 1940s, and they started to serve the expanding community of Grand Rapids with local businesses like Mearsman's Supermarket and the Alger Heights Hardware. Alger Heights was definitely a place of huge population boom when the Great Depression and World War II hit. People moved into town. Also, I know with my family, they moved into Grand Rapids because they wanted to get away from that farming. So that's another thing that was happening as people got older and the boys went off to World War II. They were not able to do the farming anymore with the sons that were leaving, and that's what happened with my family, and they moved to Grand Rapids. So you have a lot of changes going on in that time in history. And then you also had Seymour Square, which was a library, and they had a school. There was public schools and Christian schools in that square area in Alger Heights. It has a great small town feel, so if you're stopping through Grand Rapids, definitely check out the Alger Heights district. Okay, so here we are going down the streets in that Seymour Square I was talking about, and here's the old Seymour School. Look, it's still there. I think that's great that they're repurposing that for the community. And we're just driving up here in Alger Heights in that district. So here we are. We're going to be going to the Old Goat today. I'm really excited, and there it is. We're driving by, but what you kind of probably want to do, you can park on the street. But the best thing would be to park in the back if you're going to one of these places. There's a supermarket, there is a coffee shop, and a nice hardware store. There's a lot of things that you can get here in Alger Heights. And you can see here as we're going around the corner, there's going to be a huge parking lot to park in, which is great. And there's also some nice churches here. As you can see, there's plenty of parking in the back, and this is definitely what you want to do. In my opinion, I definitely don't like parking on the street, and this is a nice, safe place to park. And we're just going to find a good spot here by the Old Goat, and we're going to take a nice walk around the block. Definitely could use some exercise after that long winter. Okay, so here's the market that we're parked behind, and this is what it looks like in the back. And I guess you would consider this a back, or this could be the front back. I don't know. It's kind of like a mullet, like fancy in the front and party in the back. So we are just going to go for this a nice little walk here around the block. We've got this really cute brass ring brewing too. We'll have to try that sometime. There is Sip Coffee and Cocktails. What a cute place. Across the street is another little cafe. which we've been to, there's a great little treasure store, and that's a really neat store too if you're ever in Michigan in the Grand Rapids area. That would be fun in the summer, but right now it's about 15 degrees. I don't know, it's cold. It's very, very cold. Even with a winter jacket, I'm freezing. Now, if you go on a Sunday, a lot of places are not open or they open late. And a lot of places in Michigan won't even sell alcohol until afternoon. It's a rule. Look at this cute restaurant, the Old Goat. There's a goat on the top. I love goats, so we have to try this restaurant out. Oh, do we have to go in the back? Just came from the back. It says the rear end, so we're going back to where we just came from. And it's cold. Okay. Look at this cool mural. This would be why everybody was walking in the back. Hi. Okay, and here are some great pieces of art in this restaurant. Look at the goats. I love this place and they have excellent service. Look how cute the artwork is. I love it. Ooh, I see a dresser I had as a kid. The decor in this restaurant is amazing. I love it so much. I kind of had my camera down a little low. I wasn't trying to be like too in your face. Look at this beautiful seating. I absolutely love how they decorated this place. And here they have plenty of options on the menu. If you are a vegan or a vegetarian, they still have plenty of options, and they even have a Sunday brunch special, which they change out every month to make it nice and fresh for everyone. So they're not stuck on the same thing all the time, and I think that's great. And I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna have the French toast today. It looks delicious, and let me tell you, it was. As a vegetarian, it was amazing, and it's hard to find good things sometimes, but this place has amazing dishes and side dishes. You'll have plenty to choose from, whether you eat meat or you're a vegetarian. Oh, the coffee is divine, and she kept my coffee absolutely loaded. The service was definitely 5-star service. My coffee was always filled and my water. So here's where we volunteer a lot at this cemetery, and this is Oak Hill Cemetery, and this is also just down the road from where we were. And this is a place though you probably want to visit during the day, never at night. It does get a little bit rough at night, so during the day I would say it's pretty safe. If you have a purse, keep it close to you, but just normal stuff, you know. And we are gonna head over and see a house, but some of the family members from this home live in the, or no, they don't live here. They are in the cemetery. Okay, they're in the cemetery. this is a really old cemetery here in Grand Rapids. Look at the old monuments.
Probably the oldest one.
Yeah, it's one of the oldest ones here. It's a wonderful place to visit. If you like looking at old graves or you like to do family history, if they are older graves, they are probably here if they're from Grand Rapids.
They replaced this wall here because of erosion. Graves were falling into
Yes, I remember that graves were coming out of this wall.
Yeah.
So they did replace this wall. Yes, I do remember that. That was something, right?
Yeah.
And that was happening one time when we were here.
Yeah. People were just graves were just coming.
They were
out
just
of
coming out of the ground. And they got some fencing to hold it back a little bit. Yeah.
It's this house right in the corner. Around
Okay, so this house, this brown house right here is what we're looking at today.
the brown trim.
Wow. A little bit of history there. Go around. Oh, that's neat.